Saturday night, Sunday night, disco hippo. Monday night, Tuesday night, disco hippo. Wednesday night, Thursday night, disco hippo. Friday night, every night, disco hippo.
Is that crazy?
Yes!
Rhinoceros can stomp his feet and make a booming sound. Chimpanzee can boogie side to side and upside down. Flamingo makes the scene in a pair of bright pink pants. But we all know that hippo is the queen of dance. Saturday night, Sunday night.
I'm going to wheel.
Are you fixing the wheel?
Yeah, it broke.
It broke, did it?
Yeah.
Friday night, every night, disco hippo. That giraffe
Faster,
always
Papa.
wants to leave the disco
Welcome!
And we can find the void.
When
We're
we
gonna
can find
find Zach.
Zacky's voice. Okay.
There it is, Zachy. We heard your voice. It came back.
Welcome to the new year. Jess is doing the last minute packing of things in the bus.
Lonely little guitar, way up there in space, stuck on the surface of
Going on our first big road trip today. Yeah, it's supposed to be cool. Don't know how far we're going to get.
Are we going on an adventure?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Maybe just we're going to go and see the mountain.
We're going to go see a mountain.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
We're going to go and see them later.
Cause he's the softest guitar on the moon. Someone left him out in orbit.
So this week we took our tiny house bus on its first ever big adventure.
So we've done little adventures around Wellington, as you've seen over the last few weeks, but we decided to head north for a family event in Taupo.
So this has been the first sort of big test on our bus, and we have tried to get from the bottom of the North Island to the centre of the North Island. And we tried really hard.
Clammy friends. I widen the hole with my hand, but this is such sandy land. No matter how fast that I dig, they always zag when I zig.
So just pulled over because the bus has started to get a little bit hot. Coming up those hills, it was pretty steep. Bus was going pretty slow, and I just saw the temperature gauge going up and up and up. So come down the other side, and I thought I'd have a bit of a break. There's a cafe across the road, so Jess is over there with the boys. We'll just take a few moments to let the engine cool down.
The North Island, the middle of the North Island, New Zealand, is really mountainous and quite high altitude. So the second half of our journey involved going up quite a few hills, and
The bus struggled.
right on, the bus started getting really hot. So Tim started going quite slow, and he pulled over a few times.
Once I dig deep enough down, I find a whole clammy town.
So we left our last stop, and we're heading into Taihape. But as I was going up the hill, once again it just climbed up to being really hot into where the orange warning sign is. And so I've decided to pull over. It's a beautiful spot to pull over, but a little bit frustrating. Not sure whether I should just keep going or whether I should just stop for the day and let it cool down.
And then we got to a little town called Taihape. And that's actually when we started running into our friends, because in New Zealand, it's the one main road that goes through the country, and our bus is pretty distinguishable. So we started to have different friends driving past, which was quite nice.
Rattlesnake, oh rattlesnake, what makes your tail shake? A good old tune and a jug of juice, that's all that it will take. That's all that it will take. All that it will take. Rattlesnake, oh rattlesnake, what makes you want to bite?
So it's just happened once again. I've come up to a very, very steep hill just coming out of Taihape, and temperature gauge has gone right up into the well into the danger zone, and it's It's not looking good at the back of the bus. So I've pulled over, got coolant spilling out, and I'm going to have to wait and see what a mechanic says, I think. This is getting a little bit frustrating. Oh, not really in the big picture, but just slows things down, doesn't it?
6 little puppies jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped its head.
So here we are back in Taihape. Had a bit of an adventure this afternoon with the bus. It overheated as we left town about 3 or so hours ago and had to pull over, and we've spent the rest of the time trying to sort things out, and we've ended up back here. So
It is not where we thought we were going to be tonight, but really I was over ambitious thinking we could do a huge day, and the bus just wasn't cooperating.
And the nurse, she said, no more ducklings quacking on the bed.
you got some quiche.
We got some quiche for you.
Oh, thank you. Who's been cooking? Oh, lovely.
I got some quiche for you. I got some quiche for Mommy.
You know, we learnt something today, that we have a really distinguishable bus, and we have literally run into 3 groups of friends. So that was nice and unexpected.
Two little porcupines stuck on the bed. One fell off and bumped its head.
What about you, River? What was your favourite thing?
I went to see a bear.
We went to see the bear.
Where did you find the bear?
Mine was around.
Just around.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
don't want it to come out.
is it a big bear?
Yeah. I don't want it to come out because he eat all our dinner.
I
Oh, we don't want the bear to eat out. You know, it looks like you've already eaten your dinner. Do you want this egg?
Yeah. But then so we want to go on a bike right now. I want to salt.
There's a sleeping lion.
What's going on back here?
There's a sleeping lion.
So what's the plan today, Jess?
I'm gonna try get up the hill again today and not have an overheated bus. Yay!
Where are we off to?
Off to Lake Taupo. The boys' highlight, maybe on our whole bus trip so far, actually happened in Taihape, because we heard this sound when we got there, and Papa decided to get the bikes out because he promised the boys a bike ride, and he went and found, what was it? The bagpipes. There was a family living on an RV, and they had the bagpipes, and they were playing this beautiful music, and both the boys were so interested.
And they were playing again in the morning.
They were playing again in the morning, I know.
Hey, Rita, what did you think of the bagpipes?
Made a little car and took it into town. Drove that car till the sun went down. Jalopy be popping through the snow. Rock and roll on the radio.
So we've made it up the hill, but I don't know if you can see the temperature gauge. It's pretty hot. Where are you up to?
Well, I've got an overnight bag in case Tim doesn't make it to the family meetup. Got the basics, so not sure if we're going to see you there, Tim.
Wind came up. What a gale! The bird forgot to add a sail. silly bird. Tune in the morning, silly bird. Tune in the morning, silly bird. Tune in the morning, blackbird sitting there on a stump. Made a guitar out of woody bits.
So I made it to Waiouru. Have a bit of a break here, I think. Time for some lunch. So I'm in Turangi, so I got over the desert road, and it was a lot easier after I got past the initial incline. Bit hairy coming down the bends at the end of the desert road, but yeah, overall it was pretty good. So from here, just a short drive to Taupo, and then that's it. Off to see the family and have a nice few days.
I got the motor. I need to move it.
What do you got there, River?
I got a hose.
What are you going to do with the hose?
I can put out. There's a fire on the tree.
There's a fire in the tree. Quick, you got to put it out.
Yeah, cause so we got our hoses. Is that why we got our hose?
Have you got a hose too, Zaki?
Yeah, I'm gonna blue because there is. Yeah, not this one. Okay. I need to get it out. This it's fire.
So Tim made it. He made it to Taupo, and we had to take the bus into the mechanic, and we've been a bit nervous about what they're going to say.
But fortunately it was just an issue with the radiator needing it clearing out, so a whole lot of gunk had formed because the bus sat for a couple of years while we were working on it, and a lot of gunk and rust and bad stuff was in the radiator, and so they're cleaning that out for us at the moment. So fortunately it's not anything bigger and more serious than that.
Is
So
that why we're sleeping here?
that's why we're sleeping here. So I'm very fortunate to have an uncle and auntie in Taupo who have a lodge. And so they've kindly put us up for a few nights while the bus is getting looked
So
at.
poor us, we've had to stay in a beautiful lodge with family and two beautiful doggies
Yeah.
and lovely family.
Cheese! Cheese!
I want to roll down the hill.
That is all River wants to do. So we're probably going to have to wrap this up because we need to go roll down some hills.
Shall we go roll down the hill?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching the animal.